Hi, this is Ward Wilsey from ArmorHouse Painting. Are you considering painting your house white? There's a lot to choose from. The Sherwin-Williams color deck has over 2,500 colors in it and over 250 whites alone. So how do you figure out what's gonna work for you in a sea like that? Well, when I talk with customers about doing their house white on the interior, we throw this away and we start with just 5 whites. Why 5? Well, number one, they're the most popular, and number two, they're a wide enough variety that they are going to fit with a lot of customers' needs, and they're also gonna look good in a lot of different spaces. If you're unsure of where you're going with the whites, one of these, about 80% of the time, is gonna be right for you. And the other 20%, it gives us a good sense of what you're looking for so we can find you the right white color. So let's start with number one, and that's pure white. Pure white is great because it has no strong undertones. It's pretty neutral in nature, not being warm, not being cool. It gives a bright, fresh, clean look to a house, and I would describe it as a crisp, modern look. It works in so many circumstances and is always a good starting point for figuring out what you want. It's not going to clash with what you got going on in your cabinets, your countertops, your flooring. Next on the list is Snowbound. Snowbound is slightly cool in nature because it has gray with very slight blue undertones, and it creates a soft, calming atmosphere. That's what cool tones are designed to do. Think of it as a peaceful retreat is what you're looking for. For customers who have cool fixed settlements in their house, that's countertops, flooring, maybe art, furniture, things like that, Snowbound is going to be the most common by far. That's why it's number 2 on the list. And it also gives us a sense of if you like Snowbound compared to the other 4, but not quite there, it gives us a real easy sense of where we should go next in terms of picking a color that's going to work for you. Next on the list at number 3 is Alabaster. So Alabaster, very popular color. You're gonna see it in a lot of places. It's also a great exterior color as well. And it's a warm white with a slight hint of beige in it. It's pretty neutral, but it does have that slight hint of beige, which makes it lean slightly to the warm side. It's inviting and cozy rather. And while I say it's warm, it's not overwhelming. So you're not gonna feel that it's yellow, buttery, things like that. It's just gonna be slightly warm, and that's why it works in so many different settings. And then next on the list, this one is polarizing. I'm gonna say that before I start. Some people love it and some people hate it. So, you know, what you'll often hear people say is either that's it and we're going for that right away, or no, move on right away. And that's Dover white. And what is it with Dover white that makes it polarizing? Well, it's a warm white, but it leans to yellow. So, you know, it's gonna have that buttery look. It's ideal for spaces with a lot of natural light, and it gives a light, cheerful ambiance. Some people will say that it's too yellow. They'll say it immediately and say it's too yellow, especially when I hold it up next to like a pure white or something like that. But it's a great off-white for a lot of people. I wouldn't do it if we were repainting a house that was designed to sell because it is so polarizing, but you may find that you really like Dover white, especially if you like warm colors. And then last, but certainly not least on the list, is Greek Villa. Now, Greek Villa is a soft white with just a hint of creaminess to it. I would describe it as elegant and sophisticated, great for traditional looks. Think Mediterranean, think Roman columns, think that classic elegant look, and you've got Greek Villa. So just to run down the list again, at number 1 is pure white, number 2 is Snowbound, number 3 is Alabaster, 4 is Dover white, and then 5 is Greek Villa. And again, if you're looking to paint the interior of your house white, I would say 80% of the time, one of those 5 is gonna be right on the money for you. And if it's not, we can work to find something that works for you that's just similar. But that's it, and I hope you enjoyed this. Click the like button, make sure you subscribe, and if you have any questions, go to www.armorhousepainting.com and you can reach out and contact us. Thank you.